Day 3 of training camp for high school teams across the state. And not only does Muskegon open with the Targons back because, well, they're Muskegon, they also have to get ready for a brutal 3-game stretch to open the season. Led by Ohio State commit Cameron Martinez, the Big Reds are loaded at the skill positions, but they'll need to grow up fast on the offensive line. Shane Fairfield and his staff have to replace 4 of 5 starters. Don't feel too bad for them, though. As always, they have some big athletic linemen waiting in the wings. They'll need to grow up fast, though, because that schedule is a bear.
The greatest thing is, where does the season end? On the east side of the state. You got to win that last one. So, I mean, let's start the season on the east side, and let's finish the season on the east side. You know, hopefully November 30, we end up in Detroit. This is like we are in August 30. So, but our kids have always done well traveling. Our kids always do well handling it like a business trip. We have a good system.
I mean, it's a challenge, but I think with this team and this coaching staff and, you know, the community behind us, I think it's just going to be fun, and we're just excited to get after it.
Muskegon's schedule starts in Detroit, where they'll be playing teams like Warren De La Salle and Detroit MLK. And the first home game won't be until September 13, where they'll be playing East Grand Rapids. In the NFL, maybe practicing in Houston wasn't such a great idea. The Lions held the first of 2 joint practices with the Texans with a heat index of 104. Yikes. Matt Patricia and Texans coach Bill O'Brien are both Bill Belichick disciples, so no surprise they're pairing up before they meet on Saturday in Houston. What was a surprise is Patricia gave quarterback Matt Stafford a couple days off. He's a veteran with a lot of mileage on his body. Other quarterbacks could use a few more reps, so Stafford went from player to coach. Today he was back on the field.
Yeah, it's not easy for me, but it's probably good for me, you know, in the long run. So something the coach Patricia and I had talked about, and probably the right thing to do. But it was good, gave me a little bit of perspective, let me coach the guys a little bit more even on the sideline. But yeah, it's not easy as a competitor to sit out, but it's probably the smart thing to do.
Simply said, the giving will continue. The LPGA likes West Michigan so much, they've decided to tack another 2 years onto their commitment to the Meyer LPGA Classic, meaning the tour will continue to play at Blythefield Country Club through 2021. The Meyer LPGA Classic has raised $5.2 million for Simply Give in 6 years. The NHL had a trade where the Red Wings get forward Adam Ernie, who scored 7 goals with 13 assists for Tampa last year. In return, the Wings sent a 2020 4th-round pick to Tampa.